for each.
Okay.
Because then when you add those to the other number, it equaled 1. Is how like we came to the agreement that when it said that weird number E minus 4 was moving the decimal over 4 places.
Back 4 places, yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes, because, I was like following everything, how I've done the other questions. I'm like, this is not making sense. Okay. That helps. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
Part of me almost wants to ask the question on like our discussion board and ask him, you know, like, is that a correct assumption? Is that the rule?
It's like I'm sure that that's a math notation.
It just, anytime I tried to like plug the numbers in with times 10 to the negative 4, my calculator said syntax error. It wouldn't even do it.
Right.
Like, it was frustrating.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sure.
We ready to party?
Yes, party.
Any questions on the preparation?
No, not. I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm going to open the quiz.
Okay.
Are you recording it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Luckily, the lesson 6 quiz was not super hard since I did it on my own.
It's not too bad.
Sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
We were just worried. We're like, was she in a car accident? Like, why is she? We're like, hopefully she's not in a ditch somewhere.
I like cannot believe I just like I even remembered earlier that day, and then it just left my brain. I don't know what happened.
Brain.
That's
Yeah, I guess that's
I forget about it. Like I almost made plans to do something. Not thinking
I
about
even
it.
thought to myself, because my husband was like, do you want to go see a movie tonight? And I was like, oh no, I can't, because I have this group thing. And then later he's like, hey, let's go see a movie. And I was like, okay.
Sounds great.
Let's go.
Right. Hold on just a second.
Yeah. Whoa. Where'd you go?
I moved. There's too much noise. People are making too much noise. I can't cope.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you guys at the same house?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
Megan is a lot younger than I am. So she's still at home.
Nice.
I'm old.
I'm not old.
All right, I'm there.
Can't be old because everyone says we look like we're the similar age. Everyone says we're twins.
Yeah, people at work think we're twins. We confused the physician we work with. I didn't realize it.
That's funny. Yeah, he came out recently. He's like, you guys, like, he would always ask me questions about Melissa's patients.
We were at change of shift. We were in a labor together, and he walked in and he looked at us. He goes, "There's 2 of you."
and he goes, "You confuse me." And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, and then someone said they're sisters, and he was like, "Oh, ha ha," and they're like, "No, they're sisters." He was like, "Oh."
And he had been, and then I found out because it was my labor patient. He was telling Megan he was getting a report from Megan, and it's a small unit, so Megan knew, but like he was talking to her the whole time thinking it was me. I'm like,
and he kept asking me questions, and I was like, I'm not sure. And I'm like, he probably thinks I'm the biggest ditz in the world.
It wasn't her patient.
Because it wasn't my patient, but he's thinking, anyway, okay.
That's funny. I mean, you guys look like sisters, but you don't look like twins or the same person.
We look like twins.
I am very unhappy right now.
What?
Because I made a mistake.
How?
I opened a quiz for the wrong class.
Oh,
so now I am committed.
Leave it open.
I'll leave it open, but I'm not happy.
Does it have a time limit?
No, but it's
She has to take it after this.
now I have to take it.
And we're going to the movies at 6:30. Okay.
We better get a move on. Okay.
Okay. So number 3.
Okay.
We're using the applet. Tell me what you get.
I'm almost there.
I got 0.175.
Put in 1.358 is the z-score.
Yeah.
And the area between the two, like just shade between the two.
Do we shade it in between the two?
Oh no, it's to the right and to the left. You're right.
Okay.
I was like, wait, what? Yeah. 0.175.
Uh-huh.
175.
So we round to 3, right? Okay.
Yeah.
0.175. Okay.
Oh, I want a smaller standard deviation.
What are the following? We'll have smaller standard deviation.
Well,
Would it be the sample means?
what is that rule?
I don't remember reading about this rule at all.
I was going to say that rule,
9 observations.
the rule talks about the shape of the distribution. One of the rules talks about the shape, and one of them talks about
Accuracy.
like
Or the
standard
spread.
deviation. So
Shape is the simple limit theorem, and the law of large numbers is a spread.
Well, I just know that like when you're finding the standard deviation of like 9 numbers versus like 30 numbers, the standard deviation is going to be larger for 9 numbers versus like 30 numbers.
the standard deviation will be.
Yeah, it'll be larger. So
So what does that mean for the mean though? Because all the answers are either the mean or you can't decide. Or
I don't like this. Don't ask me questions you haven't asked me before.
I know.
I know.
This is the thing. Which of the following will have a smaller standard deviation? So it's not asking about the mean. It's just asking if like the standard deviation will be smaller for the 9 observations or for the entire sample.
So then would it be A?
wait, which of the following will have a smaller standard deviation if 9 observations are randomly drawn from the population? The distribution of the sample means or the distribution of the individual observations?
Well, maybe it can't be determined because we have no idea.
Which of the following has a smaller standard deviation if 9 are randomly drawn? It's going to be, I think it's A.
Well, we have different orders. So which one's A for you?
I think it's the distribution of the individual observations.
Okay.
That's what I have for.
Because I like you said, I think that it's going to get bigger. The standard deviation gets bigger with a small sample.
Okay.
Yeah,
That one's tricky.
I think it's the first one. I think it's the distribution of the individual observations. Megan, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh, I don't know. Let's just put that one.
Okay. Which of the following result implies that the spread in the sample mean decreases as the sample size increases? That is the law of large numbers.
I agree.
Yeah.
What do you think, Meg?
Yeah.
Okay, and then following information. Okay, Megan, here's your mu.
My mu.
She likes saying mu.
Mu.
Euphemine.
Yeah.
8.8.
Okay.
Scores on the quantitative portion are approximately normally distributed.
Square 160.
So we need to determine the z-score. So
Z-score equals
we can do z equals
the mean or the x minus the u.
so x in this case is 160.
Yeah.
60 minus 150.8 divided by 8.8. Right?
Yeah.
Do we use like the O over the square root of n or not in this case?
Not in this case because we don't have an n.
We don't have
a number.
You're right. Okay.
Three decimal places. So 0, 4, 5. 1.045.
Hold on, I haven't finished yet.
Yikes. Oh, I entered it. No?
Yeah, that's what I got.
That's what I got.
$1.045.
Yeah.
And then 7, what is the probability that a randomly selected student will score above 160? Okay, so now we put that and take our z-score and put it in the app, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we just stay to the right of the right red line, right?
Yeah.
Because it's greater than the mean, which is 150.8. Because I'm like, how do you determine that? So I always put the 0 equals the mean, which is 150.8. So what's greater than 150.8? Because it's 160, so it's going to be to the right. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So did you get 0.148?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. A random sample of 5 students was selected.
Well, we're going to have to get the mean from that. I think.
So we have to get the mean, right?
Yes.
That's not
So what is your guys' mean when you're writing?
Hold on. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way.
Right.
Did you get 160?
I got 160.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sample mean is 160.
Oh shoot! Do we have to get the z-score from that?
Yeah.
Do you need a computer?
I do not remember how to get. I mean the standard deviation.
You're fine.
No, we have the standard deviation.
Oh
We don't though.
no! Unless
It's 8.8.
how did you get 8.8?
No. Okay, to get the standard deviation for our, we have to get the standard deviation for our sample.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
In order to do the z-score, we have to have that, which we can do.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, is it not going to be 160 minus 150.8 over 8.8 divided by the square root of 5?
Yes, that's what it is.
oh, we're still using that information.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that. Okay. Here's this.
Does that sound right, Gwen?
I have not looked at the formula how to get the standard deviation, but it does sound right. I just have to look back.
Okay.
Because we already have this information we're using for the next 4 questions. So we already have the standard deviation. we found our X, or our mean, which was 160.
True. Okay.
So
But
we're not.
This is going to be the same answer as the last one.
And honestly, we already had the mean because the sample mean is the same as the population mean. So we didn't even need to calculate the mean.
What were we finding? Do you think they were just throwing in numbers just to jack us up?
Yes.
Wait, now I'm so confused though, because the mean up there is 150.8.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, never mind then.
Okay, so
But,
then it's
so is it going to be like 160 minus 160 because now we're using the sample mean instead of the
No, you use the population mean. You take your sample mean minus your population mean.
so
Is that not? I don't.
Now I'm lost. Because why are we using 160 if 160 was our mean? I get what you're saying, Kelsey.
yeah, like because that's not our sample number. That's a mean that we just got.
I don't think we retake the mean. I think that's the answer. I think we need to use the mean from up here. And we're going to solve for X because we don't have X.
Why is this like not what we did in the prep assignment?
This is not what we did in prep, and not what we did in homework.
Here's what I think. Because we know that the population mean and the sample mean are the same. So we don't need to do the mean is
still going to be 150.8.
So it's going to be Z equals X minus 150.8 because we don't have that value.
But we need to know Z to find X.
So I'm confused. Why are you saying that our population mean is 160?
I'm not.
That's what you just said.
I cleared that up. I said I was wrong. Now I'm saying our population mean is 150.8 and our sample mean is 150.8. That's what I'm saying now. Because they're the same, right?
Yeah, because it's normally distributed.
Yes.
True.
So they want.
I don't understand how we're supposed to find a Z-score according to this sample mean.
I don't either. I really don't. I'm so confused.
5 students.
Me too.
Well,
because it doesn't say find X, it wants a Z-score.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to just look at the next question just to see what it says.
How?
Okay, so we found the mean of 5 random scores. Sorry, I'm kind of just talking to myself right now.
you're fine.
5 students select.
I think that we should just plug in our sample mean to the value. Because that's the only way that kind of makes sense is like we use 160 as X. So we do 160 minus 150.8. It's going to give us the same answer. But that's the only way I can think of doing it.
I think you're right.
It didn't give me the same answer.
Oh, really? What did it give you?
Because we have because you have to, it's not just divided by the standard deviation, it's over the standard deviation divided by our sample number.
So it be the same.
I think you're right though, Kelsey, because
so 160 minus 150.8, and then you do like the square, you do 8.8 divided by the square root of.
The sample number is the 5 students, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So let's all try that. I mean, that's
what I was saying in the first place.
Yeah, I know you were, and then I was like, no, that's not it. Sorry.
No, so I want to see what everybody else gets.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Responding to the sample mean. I got 2.338.
That's what I got.
That's what I got as well.
Okay.
I don't know how else to do it. Like the wording is confusing to me, but I don't know.
How else to plug it in
Right.
with the information that they gave us. And I don't want to feel like we need to overthink it either.
Let's just do that. And if you kind of think about it like logistically, so if you look at those like answers for the GRE, there's some like kind of high ones, like 175, 160. So a Z-score of 2.338. I mean, that's a really high Z-score, but it would make sense because it's way over the sample mean. But it's only whatever. I'm overthinking.
I don't know how else it would work.
Yeah.
Let's
Move on.
What is greater than the mean achieved by the students in the previous problem? What is the probability that 5 selected students will have a mean score?
So do we use that applet and put in the Z-score?
Yeah. So 0.0097.
That's what I got.
That's what I got.
And it says round to 4 decimals, so.
Which to me just validates our choice.
Yeah, I agree.
Because usually it's 3 decimals, so I feel
like the 68, 95, 99% rule, that makes sense with that rule if you think about it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Moving on.
What's the mean GPA? Okay, so here's mu again. Yay, mu.
So the mean is 3.
Distribution's left skew.
So we're going to have to solve for X. No, we're not.
Okay. What is the shape of the sample distribution?
approximately normal.
Yep.
So the sample mean is 81 students. How many, wait, what is the sample size? It's 81, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it, wouldn't it be, okay, never mind. It doesn't give us normal.
Large sample size, it's always normal.
Yeah. Because if it's greater than 30, isn't it normal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this one we just solve with the square root.
Okay, so that the distribution is left skewed. So yes, because of that, it is approximately normal. I'm catching up. We're good.
I think that this is just the mean. It's just 3.5 because it's asking what's the mean of the distribution of sample means.
You're right. The mean's always the same.
Is that right?
Yes, because remember we had a question like that the other day.
And we talked about it for 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're like, I think it's just the mean.
Deviation. Now here's the standard deviation of the distribution of sample means. So this is going to be the standard deviation of 0.7 over the square root of 81.
The problem with my phone calculator, you guys know how to do it where like I can do
like a
because I feel like I can't do square root questions very good here.
I got my algebra. I got my like
graphing calculator
out.
Yeah.
Did you get? What did you guys get?
0.078.
0.078 is what I got.
Oh, yeah, I got that too, but I wrote it wrong. 0.078. No, I don't know how to do it on my phone.
I couldn't do it on my phone. That's why I got my other calculator
I have
out.
my calculator somewhere. So 0.078?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
minus 3.
What is the probability? The mean GPA. So we have to find the z-score, right?
Right, which is 3.3 minus 3.5 divided by that 0.078, correct?
Mm-hmm.
No. I got negative 2.564.
That's what I got. And it's less than, so the sample size is going to go all the way to the left on that little curve.
You got what?
For the z-score,
Yeah.
2.564.
It's not what I got.
That's not what I got.
I got negative 2.571.
So I'm doing 3.3 minus 3.5 is negative 0.2 divided by 0.078. And I got, is that what you guys did?
Where did negative 0.2
Oh, she's doing the top and then the bottom.
I just plug it all into my calculator.
I didn't get what you got either, Megan.
I have
I got it. I did it twice and I got negative 2.564.
I have 3.3 minus 3.5 over 0.7.
0.7.
0.07.
Is it 0.7?
No, it's 0.07.
Where does it sit?
Because that's what we got for 12. We can use our answer from 12 as the denominator for 13.
Instead of plugging in the formula again, you can just use that number to divide.
Okay, so tell me what your answer was again.
It's negative 2.564.
Okay. It's different. It turns out different if you you end up with a different answer when you plug in the formula. Because I ended up with negative 2.571.
That's, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. Well, let's try to find we don't need to put the z-score in our answer, right? We need to find the mean.
Well, we have to find the probability of the mean.
So we need the z-score.
So you guys, let's plug it in the applet with the things that we came up with. Well, it's going to be different.
What do you guys get when you plug it into the applet?
0051.
Oh, so we got the same because ours is 0.0052. So you still get it because we're just rounding to 3 decimal places. So it's 0.005 because I got 0.0052. So woohoo! Both is right.
Maybe that's why he did only 3 decimal places on that one.
Thank you.
He knows.
Okay. 0.005.
So this one you just shade to the right.
Yes.
Greater than 3.3. Right?
That's what well, it's the same thing.
Shade everything to the right, right?
Yeah, so it's 0.99.
Oh, yeah.
0.999? Or
5
or 2?
5.
And those add up to 1, so that would make sense.
0.995.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I got too.
Did you get it, Meg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, last one.
This looks intense.
Okay.
Mu
Is mu.
is 185.
O is 26.7.
Mhm.
N is 48.
So X is 177.6. So we're finding the probability. So we're going to do z-score first.
You said X is 177.6?
Yeah.
This
Yes.
is like that first problem where the sample mean is your X, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah. So X minus the mean. And then standard deviation.
And then we're going to add those two extremes together. Right?
Add.
I don't know. I'm gonna get the z-score.
Okay, hold on.
We're finding the probability that will have a weight that is as extreme or more extreme than was observed in this sample.
Divided by.
Either above or below the mean.
So the two tails?
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
That is as extreme.
What did you guys get for the z-score?
Negative 1.920.
That's what I got too.
Okay, well I did something terribly wrong.
Did you get a 1 point what?
920.
Yeah, I'm still doing the math. I just wanted to write that down.
How did you set up the problem?
177.6 minus 185 over.
That's why I wrote it wrong.
I don't see. This is what's I've always disliked about math classes, is like they give homework and stuff, and then you come to the test and they phrase questions in a way I haven't seen before.
I agree.
Like I don't understand what it is asking.
Tell me, what's the answer you got now?
For the z-score,
Uh-huh.
negative 1.920.
Okay, perfect.
As
So-
extreme and what she means that we are not only interested in values that are lower than the ones we observed, but also values that are as far away from the mean as are in our positive direction. So to be negative?
Is that
So I think we plug that in. I think we plug our z-score in.
Yes.
And then we shade to the left and right of the z-score.
which is 1? Right?
No, it's 0.0549.
That's what I got too.
So I guess what I don't understand is we're interested in the values lower than the ones we observed. So negative.
Yeah.
But also values that as far away from the mean as ours in the positive direction. Now, does that not include the center?
No.
Why not?
It's just asking about the extremes.
See, I feel like this was not a topic covered.
Find the probability the random will have a
You know
weight.
what, guys? I'm going to submit it really quick because I know you have to go soon. So I can see if these are right. Okay.
So we were saying by shading the quote extremes, it's 0.055.
Yeah, that's what I got.
3. So 0. Oh, yeah. 5. Thank you.
So 0.055.
Yeah, that's what I got.
That's what I got too. Let's hear it, Kelsey.
Okay. Submitting. Submit. All right. We got 4 wrong.
Dang it. Which ones?
So no. I just mean we got the number 4 wrong.
Oh,
And then hold on, I'm going down. Everything else is right.
Oh, yay.
okay.
Okay.
So the number for that last one, it's the extreme that makes it the tail ends of.
You're just doing the 2 tails, yeah.
Okay. So we got number 4 wrong.
Yeah,
Which
so
we
someone
figured
else
out
try something
online.
else. Submit it and see if it's right.
Which one do you want me to do? The one with the sample means?
Whichever one you want.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
yeah, and then we can all get it right for the next one.
I'll change it for the sample means.
Okay.
Um.
I like our collaboration.
Process of elimination.
This is like not even like the homework quiz.
Yeah, it's the sample means. I changed it and we got all of them right.
Okay.
The following will have a
Hey, Kelsey, do you need help getting through all the other ones?
No, I'm writing them down right now.
Okay.
So the answer for 4 is the distribution of sample means.
Okay.
All right. Well, good work, guys.
Strong work.
So all right.
I want to say that I appreciate our participation questions are worth 2 points.
Hey, I had to click false on one of them.
Sorry.
My other one. And I was like, oh, this sucks.
I didn't mean to bring up a sore spot.
Sorry.
I just accidentally pushed false too, and I got it wrong.
You did?
No,
Darn it. You
That's-
waited for a long time, Kelsey, I promise.
you guys, I feel so bad. I feel bad that you even waited. Like, I seriously feel so guilty. I was telling my husband, I was like, I'm lucky I work with such nice girls in this group, because I feel like if it was any other group, they'd be like, you're out of the
Oh, yeah, right. Come on.
I'm sure.
You're fired.
You can't sit with us anymore.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's what it is.
Oh gosh. Okay, so real quick, do you guys need to go, or do you just want to see when we can meet next week?
Oh, we can figure it out.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
get my planner out.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
So next week is my last week of working night shifts. So
Yay.
then I go to days.
Nice.
So what is next week? Is that the
We have
4th?
the exam.
We have the exam on Wednesday.
Which is open notes.
So do we still have quizzes?
Yes.
Yeah.
We still have 2 quizzes?
I think there's 1.
I'm in the middle of my group meeting quiz, so I can't go look. Does someone want to look?
Let me go
Oh, let me go. Yeah. I have a message it's an alert. It says, just so you know, you have a quiz that you need to finish. I'm like, yeah, thank you. I'm aware.
Gosh.
I'm aware.
More.
Okay, so
More.
My nursing class.
okay, so
Okay, sorry. Let's move on.
no, you're fine. For 8 and 9, we do have group meeting quizzes, and
For lesson 8, it says homework and exam information.
yeah, so we only have 1 homework quiz, but we still have both of our group meetings
Okay.
and quizzes for 8 and
It says for lesson 8 there will be no homework, but we still do have a group meeting.
What are we gonna do for? Maybe it's like an easy one. Maybe we can do them both on the same day. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there are rules. You may use one side of a page of notes in the software you've been using to take your quizzes. You may not talk to anyone about any questions except your instructor.
Oh, that's for the test.
Yeah, you have to finish it within 4 hours. You can save and close your work, but the timer will not stop.
I don't
Yee.
I don't want to talk about this.
Use a page of notes. That's cool.
One
All right. So next week I'm available Monday after 1 p.m. or Tuesday anytime.
I work on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay. I work tomorrow and Saturday.
Can we do late on Monday, Gwen?
Yeah.
I work on Monday.
Oh, Monday night? Okay. That's right. We talked about this.
What about
It sounds awful, but it's like unless I
Do you want to do I work Tuesday, but I can do Tuesday night again after work.
I can do that. I work Tuesday and I can do after work on Tuesday.
I do not work Tuesday.
Okay, so we could do Tuesday.
Tuesday evening.
I get home. I get home at like 10 to 7, so I can do 7 o'clock this time, so 8 o'clock your time.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
Okay, 7 p.m. group. And then if we need to do a second one, what are you guys thinking?
Hold on, let me save this one.
Do Wednesday or Thursday.
I work both those days, so we would just have to meet no later than 5:30 because I have to leave my house no later than 6:15.
What about you, Megan? When do you work?
I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off.
Okay, so do you want to do Wednesday? Gosh.
I mean, it'd be best if we could do both of them on Tuesday.
We could just try to push through.
Right, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that because I'm taking another college course in San Diego that has a huge assignment due on Wednesday.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's going to work. So that's why I'm like, I'll try, but.
Well, hey, that's fine. I mean, if Wednesday's better.
Try to get it back up.
Yeah, if we can meet at like 5.
On Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our backup.
Okay, so 5 p.m. Wednesday.
So 8 o'clock Arizona time for Tuesday, and then back up Wednesday at 5 o'clock your time or our time?
So 5 o'clock Arizona time.
On Wednesday?
Yeah.
Could we do Thursday night again?
That would work. That could work too.
I work Thursday night, so it has to be
Okay, so we'll leave it then Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I can do Thursdays. It has to be the same early time.
And I work Thursday, so
Okay,
Thursday,
so
we'll stay Wednesday. And I'll try to have it done. I'm just being honest. I don't.
Yeah, no, I totally understand.
with this exam and everything else.
For another class, and I like cried.
Yeah.
Oh.
I literally feel like this pathophysiology class is the hardest class I've ever taken in my life.
Oh my gosh.
Don't tell me that. We're gonna take it soon.
You'll be like, oh, this is so easy, and then make me feel stupid.
No.
But I studied for like 2 weeks for this test, and I failed it.
Oh my god.
I'm like so pissed right now.
No.
I literally almost threw up after. I felt so sick about it.
I hate the classes that like you just work your butt off and then it's like until you take the first test and know what to expect.
That was my second test. I knew